A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Thursday night edition of the show. Promises to be exciting, fun-filled as always. I want to start by saying a very big thank you to you for allowing us walk into your homes, share the night with you. And of course, what we'll do is that we will leave you informed, updated, excited about the latest goings on in the world of sports. Of course, we'll be focused a lot on what is going on in Nigeria and as well touch up on a few things happening outside of Nigeria as well. So thank you once again for allowing us into your homes and welcome to the Thursday night edition of Sports Tonight. My name is Toyin Ibitoye. Austin Okonakpan is starting off the show with me today. Austin, of course, will be giving us the latest. We're talking about the countdown to the Channel's National Kids Cup. It's fast approaching. Austin will be giving us all the lowdown about all of that on the program. But before you see Austin on the show, let me just give you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program tonight. In the next couple of minutes, we will, of course, be focusing on the Channel's Kids Cup. What is the latest? Schools are already making inquiries outside of Lagos, everywhere. People want to be a part of it. We'll tell you about it in the next couple of minutes. And of course, later on the show, we will give you the update around elections into the different states football association currently going on. Plenty of stories to talk about. We'll give you all the updates around all of that as well. The Flying Eagles today named the final squad for the African Youth Championship. We will talk about it as well on the program tonight. We will also go back to Niger and update you what will be happening at the CAF Under-17 Championship. We now have an idea of what the final match will be that will be played this weekend. And of course, I have a very special guest on the program tonight. International tennis coach, instructor, administrator, journalist. I mean, he's a whole rolled into one. He's going to be my guest on the show tonight. Do I mention his name now or just create a little bit of suspense around it? Okay, let me just hold on to his name for now. I'll tell you about him later on the show. And of course, being a Thursday, expect us to take you to Washington. Sonny Young will be joining us via Skype tonight. What will he be talking about? Just stay tuned and catch all the fun as well on Sports Tonight. And then Femi Adefeso will be giving us all the happenings on the domestic scene. Golf, how the D Tigers are getting ready for the Afro Basketball Challenge, All Africa Games qualifier, all that you want to know about basketball in Nigeria, top level, grassroots, every level. Femi Adefeso will be up to the task and will be giving us all of that on the program tonight. All right, but then you have a role to play in all of this. Feedback, that's the role you've got to play, and it is very, very key for us on the program tonight. All right, but before I talk about feedback, it's time for me to let you see the guy beautifully dressed. Austin, you have to turn a little bit so that they can see what you're putting on.
We're ready.
Yeah. That's it. We're going to get a close shot of this. This is Channel's National Kids Cup 2015. Channel's National Kids Cup 2015, and that's just to show to you. Yeah, that's it. That's a closed-up shot of Channel's National Kids Cup 2015. Of course, Eco Football have always been a partner with us. And Austin, I mean, what I'm saying is that we're ready to roll.
We're ready to roll. So not just us at Channel's Television. Today I was at Bagada to see the guys, the Toy Bad guys.
Training the defending champions.
They are ready, that if we are ready tomorrow, that they're ready to play. And that, just, sparked up the passion we have for talent. Discovery and development in this country, which is what this competition is all about. I came here the other time to tell you that the main organizing committee, tentatively, we have fixed March the 10th to 15th to conclude.
Farm and put on the website.
But for now, we're just trying to let everyone know that we have started the call for applications for Lagos State schools only.
Okay.
Pick up your
forms. We're going to have the Lagos finals.
Sure.
That you talked about, 10 to 15 tentatively.
Yeah.
Okay, so those interested in taking part in that should now begin to show interest.
Show interest. Pick your form, either from Channel's Television headquarters in Sherry North, Lagos, or the Lagos State Football Association office at Unicon Stadium. Pick your forms, fill it appropriately. No mistakes, no age cheats, Don't try to do
no spelling mistakes of the names of the boys.
2 passport photographs, you know, get
no Evans.
Look at that. Don't start wondering where you're coming
there's
from.
Evan or there's Evans.
And Antonio, look at some of the emotions we saw, you know, when talking about this.
You have to be strong to be a part of this thing emotionally.
Sometimes I try not to look at these guys. I just take
just look into their eyes and you get carried away. When
they are celebrating, you are carried away. You want to celebrate with them. When they are crying, if you're not man enough, you just find yourself crying with them. But at this level, it again explains one thing, that we have talent in this country. Not just talent that have the passion, you know, to play football. And for us at Channels Television, we believe this is the best level. We're talking about grassroots sports development. This is the level, primary school, to catch a player, you know, that is still raw, talent is buzzing, he wants to play football, he still has the energy. Look at that, look at it. The guys from Nana Delta State.
From Delta State,
you know, and these are our guys from Ibadan Municipal Primary School, your state. They played good football, you know, and for us, we believe that this year will be bigger. The excitement will be more than what we saw last year. You know, we remember the little guy, my friend Olumide Oshinawa. It was just about 6'7", and he came.
You wouldn't know whether it was the one kicking the ball or the ball was kicking.
You'll be looking for him between the ball and I'm sure we'll see. And remember our friends from Pampers Private School. Not forgetting, what's their name? Future Kids also.
Yes, Future Kids. They got hammered.
So we're ready. The main organizing committee for us, we want to get better. Every year we bring the Channels National Kids Cup. We like the fact that we're giving these kids an opportunity to leave the classroom, you know, not just, you know, have fun, meet other kids, build team spirit, learn what it means to bond, you know, and of course we've been preaching sports and education. If at this level you allow a child to understand that, then he wouldn't get to maybe when he's 16, 17 and he loves football and we are trying to convince him to go to school, because that's what he's been doing. He's been part of the process. You know, and when you look at other countries that are doing very well, look at the United States of America, Russia, Germany, China, you see from
investment
scratch,
in youth. Investment in youth.
In
and I mean, just to corroborate what Austin has talked about, the Lagos State Football Association, we must give them plenty of credit for what they've been able to do. They identify the best players from this competition, those from Lagos particularly, and they have a camp for them. They go into the Lagos team, and some of them have found their way to even bigger camps, to the national teams, and they go into the Lagos team because there is a national under-13 tournament organized by the Nigerian Football Federation that they pick them for. The same thing applies to other states. So the Nigerian Football Federation are also, in a way, benefiting hugely from what Channels is doing, because some of these kids eventually go into their different states, go into their national under their state under 13 teams, find their way to the center in Abuja, and get, scouted by national team coaches for the national under 13 team.
And so let me tell you the huge benefit of coming out of the Channels National Kids Cup. The NFF knows that with verification, they don't have problem. If a player that is from the Channels National Kids Cup is there,
strict screening process.
There you go. Aside that, we have video coverage. You are being seen on TV. We are following your progress. Should you get to under 15 level and people are questioning, you know, the age, we're going to our records, not just the records. Say, look at this guy playing football. This is not a still photograph. This is a guy running. We know that this guy. So for us, it's a good one that we don't just want them to play at this level and stop. It is a good thing that the Lagos State government is doing, and that's why we're partnering with them. And they're taking it to the level where the Nigerian Football Federation
are also getting involved.
Seen reasons to get involved. And for us in Lagos, it's a plus because the NFF first vice president, Sheyi Akinwumi, is in charge of youth football. You know,
in the NFF.
In the NFF, and he is the,
and somebody who's already aware of what we're doing.
He's the chairman of the Lagos State Football Association, so we don't even need to preach much to him. He's just going to easily put this into the program.
Of the Nigerian Football Federation, fantastic. So that's it for you, and we want you to take advantage of all that Austin has talked about. Don't forget, the forms are out. You can either come to Channels headquarters here, Isheri North in Lagos, or you could go to the Lagos State Football Association at the Onikon Stadium, that's on the island, and then just find out how you can get to be a part of it and get your school interested, so that when the fun begins and you begin to see it on TV, you won't be missing out. Your kids won't be missing out. This is the time for you to stand up and be counted for your kids. All right? So that's just to talk to you about the Channels National Kids Cup. But Austin, let's still stay around a little bit. Let's talk about the feedback now, because a lot of people are asking questions about how you can be a part of what we're doing on Sports Tonight via feedback. For those of you who watch us on a regular basis, you may not really worry about knowing how to get across to us via feedback and all of that. But for those watching us for the first time, you want to be a part of what we're doing on Sports Tonight, it's simple. Just follow that instruction that you find on your screen. The addresses on Facebook, on Twitter, they're there, they're active. We would like to interact with you. We want to hear your opinion. So take advantage of the Facebook, post your comments, and of course, those handles on Twitter, tweet at us, and we'll be able to read your comments real time as we go along on Sports Tonight. But it doesn't just stop with your comments on Facebook or your post on Twitter. It goes even better because you can watch us live on YouTube, youtube.com/channelsweb. At www.channelstv.com. Just go on and you'll be able to watch us real time. And for those of you who move around with your tablets and your device, portable, simple, not too heavy, you can just click on m.channelstv.com, your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry. Easy. You can even go onto their respective stores and download the Channels app. Voila. You are watching us.
And you are following the fun.
I mean, you are catching the fun real time. Not just the sports, not just sports this morning, sports tonight. The news at 10, the flagship, everything. You carry with you in your pocket and you are watching.
You see the kids
amazing.
Too.
You see the kids
scoring goals. You see my guys from Ghana.
All right, because we stream. It's streaming live. All right, so you are part of the fun. And you just enjoy every bit of what we're doing. It's as simple as that. And when you send those comments, please don't forget. Just tell us exactly where you're watching us from this world. Whatever part of the world you're watching us from under the deep sea.
The down under.
Tell us that you're there. All right.